Welcome to Kinesiology 792A, Practicum in Physical Education, Part 1. And in this presentation, I will briefly review the syllabus and some additional course expectations for you. So when you have a moment, be sure you access the syllabus and you can follow along as I read through it. Now, taking a look at the top of the syllabus, you'll see the course information as well as any of my contact information. This is also posted in Moodle, so if there are ever any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can reach me by email or at my office. Now, keep in mind, my office hours do vary and I may be in class, so leave me a message if I don't answer at my office. You also have my cell phone number, so if an emergency should arise, you can reach me directly, or you can even send me a text message. Now, there's also the Q&A form within Moodle, which is there for you to post questions to, and this is important because everyone can view and post responses to your questions. So I encourage you to post your questions related to the course within the Q&A form. Now, I do check that form frequently, but other students may be able to answer your question or share the same question before I'm able to get around to it. But I will try to respond to any questions posted there within 24 hours. It's also important to note that I will periodically check messages over the weekend. Now, some may find this inconvenient as a student because as students you're working during the week, and usually you wait till the weekend to begin focusing on any course responsibilities. Now, in an online course, in any online course, especially our master's program, it's important that you check all course expectations periodically and work a little bit throughout the week, and you can avoid poor quality work, unexpected problems, and have any questions responded to before your assignments are actually submitted. So if you have any important questions that are posed during the weekend, it is possible that they will not be responded to until Monday morning. This course is designed for you to demonstrate your understanding, your mastery, and the application of the national standards for your specific profession. So throughout Kinesiology 792A and 792B, you will reflect on and provide a portfolio for all of the professional standards related to your current profession. This is a 3-unit course which is offered as credit, no credit, so no letter grade will be received, and as you may know, all course information is conducted through Moodle, and being that this course is 100% online, many may tend to wait until the last minute to work on assignments, and you'll hear me say this over and over again. Please do not procrastinate. Do not wait until the last possible minute to work on any course material, because this is generally the #1 reason students do not have success in the course. In addition to the course description, there's also the master's program mission statement, the program student learning outcomes, and the physical education emphasis student learning outcomes to familiarize yourself with. And the hope is that you will continuously reflect on your practice, you will grow and improve in your specific profession. So those are there for you to reflect on, and eventually you will be assessed on those things as well. Now, you should have already obtained the required text for this course. For Kin 792A, you must have the Courage in Calling, Embracing Your God-Given Potential by Smith. And for 792B, you're going to need to have Good to Great in God's Eyes, the 10 Practices Great Christians Have in Common by Ingram. In addition, you must obtain the professional national standards that apply to your current profession. And these differ for PE teachers, coaches, or strength and conditioning professionals. So take a look at the listing in the course syllabus and make sure that you have all of the appropriate and required text information. For PE teachers, you must use the national standards for K through 12 physical education teaching. And I'm aware that some of you may have multiple responsibilities and you may be confused as to which standards you may need to use as well. If you are a coach, meaning 80% of your salary is paid specifically for coaching duties, you will use the national standards for coaching. Many PE teachers are also coaches, but if your main position is teaching, meaning you were specifically hired to be a PE teacher, you will use the physical education standards. If you are in strength and conditioning, of course, you will use the strength and conditioning professional standards and guidelines. So be sure you identify the correct information to use throughout this course. Now let's take a look at the required assignments. And as you can see, there are 4 groups of assignments, and more information on each of these can be found in the appendices of the syllabus. You'll have 3 professional portfolios in which you will submit about 1 each month. There is a description of the portfolio assignments in Appendix B of the syllabus, and additionally there are some podcasts or video presentations posted that should help you in the development of each portfolio. Be sure you read the posted information and listen to the presentations in their entirety. Many of your questions can be answered through one or both of these means. It's also important to note that in a master's program, you must obtain a B average on all assignments, which means that a grade below 82% on your portfolios or in the course is considered failing. So be sure you're giving some significant time and attention to these. You must demonstrate high quality work and be attentive to detail to avoid having a grade drop lower than 82%. I've also provided the grading rubric for the portfolio, so you have an idea on how your portfolios are actually graded and what I'm looking for. Now, in the weeks between submitting your portfolios, you'll submit progress reports, and there's a description of the expectations for your progress reports included in Appendix C of the syllabus. But this assignment is to keep you accountable for working on your portfolio and reflecting on your professional responsibilities. And I found that if there's no form of accountability, procrastination and complacency usually takes over, and poor work is generally submitted, resulting in a poor grade. You'll also have your courage and calling reflection, and this is for Ken 792A, or your good to great reflection for Ken 792B. That will be part of your portfolio assignment, so you can view Appendix E for more information on completing these reflections. But finally, you'll have your reflection paper, which is actually going to be due at the end of the course, and you can find a description and some expectations for this assignment in Appendix D of the syllabus. In the syllabus, I've also included an estimated time to complete assignments, and this includes any time you spend whether planning, preparing, locating resources, reading, actually writing and reviewing your assignments. All assignments will be submitted through Moodle by 11:55 p.m. on the required due date, and although the majority of the due dates are on Sunday evenings, others may vary, so be sure you always check the course schedule of the syllabus to find out when assignments are actually due. But this estimated time to complete assignments is only an estimated time. It doesn't mean this is exactly how much time you need to spend, but just keep in mind that if you do spend a significant amount of time on these assignments, the chance of you increasing your success improves significantly. Now, all late assignments will also receive a 25% point deduction for each day it's late. So be sure you focus on your expectations and set some time aside during the week to work on your assignments. In this course, one late assignment will prevent you from passing, so it's important to make sure that your work is of high quality and it is submitted on time. Now, all of assignments also should adhere to APA formatting guidelines, and if you don't have a copy of the most recent APA manual, I suggest you invest in this because I believe it will help you throughout the program. I've included some resources that may help you understand a few APA guidelines and expectations, but not all of them. You will need to check and verify that all assignments submitted are properly formatted in APA. All assignments also must be submitted as a Microsoft Word document, .doc or .docx file, or in rich text format if you're using something other than Microsoft Word to complete your assignments. Any other file formats are unreadable and unacceptable, and files posted in an unreadable format will be considered late, at which point a 25% point deduction will be applied each day until the correct format has been uploaded. So keep in mind once again that if you submit an assignment late, you're pretty much doomed in this class because that will definitely drop your overall score below 82%. You should spend about 8 to 10 hours each week on course material and working responsibilities, and somewhere around 180 hours throughout the next 16 weeks on all course material. And I understand that this may be a little bit more difficult for some than others, but realistically you are preparing during the week. You should be, and if you are, it will be obvious on your assignments. Also, check your Campus Cruiser email on a daily basis, especially Monday through Friday, and check the Moodle class site at least every other day. There will be times where I'll communicate important announcements about the class through one or both of these means, and you are held accountable for any class information, announcements, or updates I place in these announcements. And generally, the new week's course information will be open to you on Monday morning, so you'll be able to check Moodle then to receive all the expectations for the week. Also, read all of the information I've provided to you. Listen to all of the podcast presentations completely, because I'll frequently discuss additional expectations and guidelines within those. So before you formulate questions, be sure you have read and listened to all the information I've provided for you. Again, don't wait until the last minute to get started. Last minute planning brings along a variety of issues that can be prevented by simply organizing, familiarizing yourself with the due dates, and working ahead. And these are just some of the important areas to address. There's tons more for you to know, and we'll address some of those issues and expectations throughout the course. In the meantime, go ahead, take some more time and continue to read through the entire syllabus and familiarize yourself with the course, with the program, its offerings, the course schedule, and even the university policies and procedures information. Remember, you are accountable for all of the information contained in the syllabus, whether I've reviewed it with you or not. Now, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help clarify anything that may be vague or confusing. So please do not hesitate to contact me with any questions. Don't feel like you're bothering me. That's my job. I'm here to help you out and make sure that you have success in this course. So if you have any questions, you have my information. Feel free to reach me. That'll be it for now. Take care, and I'll see you online.